It brings up another conversation that I've personally wrestled with and every addict deals with on a daily basis, which is the question of choice versus disease. Mm-hmm. Massively argued point. Is addiction a disease? Currently, the way that the medical community states it, it is a chronic, treatable disease. But there are a lot of people out there who say, but whose choice is it to try drugs in the first place? Mm-hmm. It's a valid point. It's at the very least something that I'm willing to argue or debate.
Whose choice is it to get sick?
So the people who are first prescribed, that's the main argument.
Right.
Like if you're prescribed narcotics and you become addicted to them, it wasn't your choice.
Right.
So and the crazy people will say, well, I've had, and not the same way you're saying, but I've had surgery and I didn't take pain pills. So other people should fucking do that. Like there's some blanket answer, which there's not. But there's always this ongoing debate. And the biggest story that's in this lightly, I wish I talked about it a little bit more. And the biggest story we need to talk about today is that there is a unbreakable eternal bond between substance abuse and one other very important topic, which is mental illness. The link between mental illness and drug abuse, it is pretty much 100% one for one. If you find a drug addict, you've probably found someone who suffers from some semi-immense level of mental illness. So to say that it's a choice for someone to take drugs for that first time, you are discounting or not taking into account the mental illness that may have pushed someone to try drugs for the first time. And so listen, there's a lot of people out there who luckily have the luxury, and this is another excerpt I wish I could pull up. This book is fucking loaded with these points. In the afterthoughts, I wrote this piece that said, to the person who has never suffered. Something along the lines of, may you understand the luxury and the privilege that you have been awarded in this life. May you also, I pray that you also see the importance and the ability for yourself to spread the light that you have been given to the people less fortunate. And understand, and I've said this on the show, and is I think the most clipped part that has ever happened besides the Riley Reid Deep Throat. But when I gave that speech on depression on Evan's episode, which is now the most viewed episode. If you know someone out there who's struggling with depression or anxiety or drug abuse or self-mutilation, I urge you to find a way to add some sort of value to that person's life. And that usually comes through self-discovery, patience, just trying just a little bit harder to be empathetic to what that person's going through. And it's not easy.